is sending dick pics to sword pics to and then we have Michael here doing the shipping. But anyway, yeah, we have some antique swords. Take your time, like do it as if you're doing a striptease for your wife, and we will because we don't have anybody on just yet. But as more people,
it's our 31st anniversary tomorrow.
Happy anniversary!
She put up with my shit for 31 years.
No, I can't.
She's a medal and all the trophies.
She does. Oh my god.
Asshole, right when I wake up out of bed.
We already know this. He did not need to tell us this. So anyway, Scott is gonna celebrate his 31st anniversary right now by slicing open the sides of this box, which are antique swords from Japan. Right now, the tariffs have dropped to, well, the original tariffs got canceled, but now there's some new tariffs. So hopefully future purchases won't be as bad. I'm very curious to see if the money we've paid in tariffs will come back to us. I certainly hope so, because we've done our best to try to keep our prices the same. So we've taken
This is a freaking trove, dude.
This is a trove, a TROVE trove. So you can see right here. It looks like we got a at least one Kanteisho.
I just saw Shikcomizu.
Ah, wow. So this is a Wakizashi that is signed Yasunori. And it says something about the end of something, but end of the Muromachi period. So one of these swords is certified. So this is our trove of swords. And once we get some more people on, we will start really unboxing. You can just splice the tape if you want, and that'll at least speed things up. Nolan Taylor, hello. Saul, hello. Oh, we got a gift Tsuba. Oh, and this is like, it's is that what that's called?
Yeah, like a sake cup.
It's like mokogata, but it's like a little, like it's concave or convex, depending on which direction you look at it in. So that's pretty cool. And it's yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it.
I dig it.
It's got these little points here too. So it's that modified moko style. How cool is that? All right. Why don't we start with that one that has...
This one in my hand?
No, the one that...
Quick. These three pieces are together.
Those three are all one piece?
This is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying let's open that one first. That's what I was saying. We'll start with this one. It has a Torokusho here. Torokusho is basically your license to own the sword in Japan. They are not allowed to leave Japan, so what ends up happening is that we just get copies of them. It just helps to say it is indeed a Japanese sword and not a someplace else. Anyway, once again, these are antique swords from Japan, and we are going to take a look and see what we got. One of them is certified. This one, which is not this one. Interesting. That's not what I would have imagined, but okay. Huh? Is this the same number?
There was no number on this one.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. This is what was on it?
Yeah. I'm sorry. There was no number on it.
Why did I get this? I'm trying to figure out why I got this sword. Oh, I see what it is. So, oh, okay. This goes with that. Okay, that makes sense now. So this is a really big, buff, heavy Wakizashi. Take a look at it here. This looks like a Shinshin, got it? Shinshin, oh, look at the Choji Hamon on this one. Really pretty Choji Hamon on this one. This looks like a Shinshinto to me. So a new sword, something made between 1796 and 1868. Very beautiful hamon on this. Pretty nice folds of the steel, the jigane. So you can see the textures of the steel, which is pretty cool. This is once again an antique sword from Japan. About 150 to 200 years old. And it goes inside these fittings over here. So this is a Shikcomizu, a stick sword. So basically goes here, and this poses as a walking stick. And so it still looks like a sword to me, but okay. It's basically a stick sword, a Shikcomizu. But this is the sort of thing where no matter how cool that looks, you probably want to keep this one in Shirosaya because this is a really beautiful blade. I really wish I had gotten this sent to Shinsa to evaluate because this is a beautiful Choji Hamon. Yeah, beautiful. It's a very beautiful blade. So. And let's see. Do we have where's the sticker for the tape for that one?
There wasn't anything on this
There wasn't.
particular one.
Yeah, it was because it said it was the
Right here,
Shikomi.
that, right there.
No, but it had the same thing on this. It had the word Shikomi on it. Well, we will put it right here and hope it doesn't take off the ladder. Shikomi. So once again, a stick sword in Shirosaya. Ooh, and it's a double habaki too. Check out that habaki. What a beautiful habaki on that one. Yeah, that's a really pretty sword there. Yeah. Are there many different types of hamon? Yes, there are, Carl Powers. You didn't miss much, Spark. We just started unboxing now. Nolan Taylor, hello. James Wilding, welcome. Oops.
Okay.
I want a katana. Do you guys have wooden swords for practice? Indeed, we do. Indeed, we do.
Large Moko got that Tsuba there.
Wow, look at the size of this. This is a huge tsuba. This is like, yeah. And this is Scott's favorite tsuba shape. So it looks like we got one katana out of this. What type of sword was that? The one we just showed is called a Shikkomizu or a stick sword. Shikkomizu. Shikkomizu. Is that Enma? No. This is a big boy. There's no sword bag. Did you pull the number? You did pull the number. Okay. Is there actually a blade inside right now? Okay. Wow, this thing is big and buff. Thank you, Sheridan, for posting that here on TikTok. By the way, if you're on TikTok, if you could tap the screen a few times. Is this legal to own? This is United States, so yes, these are totally legal. Oldest sword that we have here is 650 years old. Actually, the oldest sword we have here is 700 years old, but it already sold. So it's just sort of sitting there waiting for the customer to come pick up. Lucas, you'll see us Saturday to scoop up your sword. Awesome. Is it typical to make your own hamon, or do swordsmiths typically make a specific one depending on whatever reason? Yeah, usually there's basically know-how that's passed down, and so they usually specialize in one type of hamon. But later, once you look at the koshizori on this one. When you get into the latter periods, like the Shinto period, the Shinto period, all the knowledge is being exchanged. Look at the curvature on this. What a pretty curve. It's got such a distinct curve, like right there. And I'm gonna go. See, got it. And this one has the remnants of a signature, but you can barely see it. Something kuni, can barely see it. Was there a total? There's a total show. So from the patina on this is pretty old. This is probably 600-year-old blade right here. It does have, actually, now that I look at the jigane, nope, this is probably about 500 years old. 500 to 600 years old. And we're talking about the blade itself. That curve also is a sign. This curve is usually about a 600-year-old one. The size of that kisaki, about 600 years old for that one. Been watching for a while. You guys are hilarious. Awesome. I just have to know, have you never cut yourself? Oh, we cut ourselves all the time.
You're gonna make an omelet, you're gonna break some eggs.
No omelets being made here. Has the bamboo stick sword been listed in inventory? We just unboxed it. Do you mean this one here that we just took out? We just unboxed it. We haven't had time. Uchi katana or shortened tachi blade. It looks like it is a. Looks like it might be an unshortened tachi blade. Well, no, it has a katana signature on it, so it's a katana. But it's that era from the shape of it. With that koshizori, it has a very distinct koshizori. It's probably a 600-ish year old sword. Has a small kisaki, also the sign of the older sword. So yeah. Scimitar we do not have. Is there any initials written in Japanese on the handle part of the sword? Yeah, we kind of showed it. It's kind of been stamped out. Prices on the older sword. This one will probably go around $2,000. The one that we just pulled out, roughly, probably a little less. Wow, look at that. Oh, did you see the Kongo?
Oh yes, I did.
Oh wow, look at that wrap. Oh, these are beautiful handachi wraps. Yeah, this is a nice sword. Here is I like the size shape of this tsuba. What is considered standard length of a katana? 27.5 inches for the cutting edge. About 40 inches total is the usual length of them, about.
Most common that you see.
We do have the 3 swords from One Piece. We don't know which one is the sharpest. No idea. We have 750 different types of swords, about 2,000 swords total.
Someone asked what's the sharpest.
So we have no idea. We don't test each and every single edge.
Sharpen. What type of steel retains its sharpness is the better question.
Indeed, that is the better question. Who cares how sharp it is as much as how well it will hold its edge?
So edge retention is the better question.
You're better off with a dull SX-105E sword than a razor-sharp 1045 sword. Jay Harkins, hello, hello, hello. JD Rankin, hello. JD Rankin, long time no see. Lucas, hello. Do you have a dog or a cat? Hey, David Washington in the house. Let's see, which number is that? 24. Okay, so I think the last
2843.
This isn't certified.
Yeah,
The last one is certified. This is just a Wakizashi. It's a big buff Wakizashi, though. This is like a pretty big one. Pretty interesting looking tsuba as well. Let's take a look. Scott says it's been cut down. And no signature on it. It has been cut. You can see it's been cut. This was a longer sword once upon a time, and then they shortened to Wakizashi. This happens sometimes because they get broken, sometimes just because someone didn't need a katana. They needed a Wakizashi, and so they just shortened them. So there you go. This is a Wakizashi. I would guess from the age of it, probably Iaido has a ko katana, a little utility knife. Green bamboo spear that came in a few days. Was that what they were inquiring about? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Still hasn't been listed yet. Scott is on it. I just made him take a break so we could unbox during my lunch break. All right. I have a short katana and I want to know where it came from. YGZ, send us a message. RVA, yeah, send us a message and we can check into it. Sausage, these cannot be shipped. Well, technically you can ship to the UK, but then they might get confiscated. You just never know. We do have Giyu Tomioka sword. Suriage, yes, this one has been cut down. The saya seems to be thinner on the side. Is there any reason for having a thicker versus thinner saya? I don't think it's, I mean, it's not that thin.
It's pretty standard.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty standard there, Carl. And there you go. A Wakizashi in Koshirai.
And now you know why there's Hitsuana these holes in the tsuba
for the various tools. Kokatana, and sometimes if it has a kogai. But what is the best way to clean and maintain a katana? Just keep the blade oiled. Keep the blade
That's
oiled.
the most important, is to keep oil on it. So many times we see people bring in stuff that's rusted up. It just hasn't been well cared for.
Ethan, we do have Kokushibo. We have Kokushibo. We have lots of Demon Slayer swords. Carl, no need to apologize, my dude. We love you. You're a good guy. Oil and water. Yeah, keep water away from your katana. If you do happen to put water, I mean, sometimes like cutting mats, get water on it, clean it off. So are all those katana behind you? No other swords? No, we have katana, we have Jan, we have Dao, we have European swords. This one is certified to Yasunori from the end of the Muromachi period. So this is about a 500-year-old sword. They are not saying who they think it is. It is signed. It is a signed sword, Yasunori. So they're basically saying they say it's an authentic sword, but they don't know. They are not claiming where it comes from. And it is a Wakizashi length. Ooh, oh, I love this type.
Oh, look at the soy on this.
Yeah, look at the curvature. This is actually a Naginata naoshi. You can see, do you see where it's there we go.
Oh, it is signed.
So it does have a signature. Wow, this is old. I don't even know if this looks older than a Muromachi to me. But there's the signature right there. The MBTHK does says it's an authentic signature. When you see this much wear on a Nakogo, usually this is a very old sword, like 600 or 700 years old. But NBTHK says it is a end of Muromachi, which makes it about a 500-year-old sword. And we're going to trust the MBTHK over us because we're not nearly as versed into it as they are.
They're the pros.
They are the pros. But it's really interesting. You can see right here, there's a change in patina. So the patina is really crisp here and is really old in here. So at one time, the habaki was down here. So this was once upon a time a longer sword. So the patina in this area is really, really old. But look at the shape of this. Really beautiful shape. Beautiful jigane. Beautiful hamon line. So really nice sword here. I love this shape.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, this is a Naginata naoshi. This was once a Naginata blade. Yeah. And then it was modified to become a Wakizashi. So it ends up with that really, look at that step, look at that curve. Oh my God, I love the shape of this. I love the shape of that one. And you can see the spine thins like right here. So it's wider here and then it starts thinning. And that's just basically what makes it a Naginata naoshi. The carbon content of majority of analyzed Japanese swords lies within 0.5 to 0.7. Yes. Quoted from Wiki, not necessarily. What do people even do with katanas today? We challenge each other for our honor. Clove oil, yes. Authentic writing, yes.
It's preserving history. Practicing Japanese sword arts is very rewarding. Cultivates the mind. It's history. It's living history.
Do you know anything about Morihisa from the Nanbokucho period? Not specifically.
But that's our time period, baby.
Do you like Kyugonto? I kind of do like Kyugonto.
Yeah, Cuban. We've had several.
Yeah,
Mark bought an antique one.
Yeah, and I got one too. Remember the?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So 4 Nihonto in today.
Yeah, 4 new Nihonto that came in today. So, and we will get these listed. Ryan is sort of best at taking pictures of these. So Ryan, here's a katana. This is a really cool, deep curved katana that came in. Yeah, it's kind of like long handle, short blades. So some people call it a kokatana or a shinobi katana. So pretty cool there. I like it. I like it. What about Who's Tanto? Oh, that would be cool to get. Who's Kanto from Samurai Champloo. This is the Shikcomizu, the stick sword. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful polish on this one. Probably a Shinshinto, about 200 years old, 150 to 200 years old. Beautiful Choji Hamon on this one. And this one is a stick sword as well, a Shikcomizu. So it goes inside these fittings, but we wouldn't recommend putting it in these fittings because these old scabbards have grit and grime and rust particles. So that blade is so beautiful, you wouldn't want to store it in there. Do you have any Hanwei Orchid Wakizashi? No,
they're gone.
Yeah.
Hanwei closed their factory. Dragon King has taken up the production, keeping the brand alive, but Dragon King hasn't stated they're going to make the entire line, so they're sort of making some of the more popular models and then making some slight changes to them. So no word yet on that particular one.
Do you use this as a walking stick? Like Samurai might have back in the day. I mean, basically at the Hattori Edict in 1870 something, 1873, Samurai were banned from carrying swords. Everyone was banned from carrying swords. And so they would have a Shikcomizu, a functional sword. But this one here, you'd have to be kind of short. But then again, Japanese were not tall. Could you use this as a walking stick? So yeah, actually, if you're Scott size, it would be great. Michael, can you come check this out?
Oh, this is Michael size.
This is a Michael size walking stick.
You're what, 5'5"? 5'3". Just leave it.
Just yeah. So
You're 5'3" in a good day?
this is a Michael size Shikcomizu, which Japanese men back in the day were not super tall. So there you go. Johnny Buzz, we're in Richmond, Virginia. Thank you, DJ Robinson, for posting that for JJ Rookie. Yeah. Do you get a card with some samurai sword? What do you mean a card? Like a greeting card?
Or like a kitten dangling from a rope saying, "Hang in there, your new sword." What's on your face?
Ship to Canada. Oh yes, we can ship to Canada. Hello, Les the Gladder. Long day when my country allows your swords to be imported here. Oh, okay. All right, what do you guys want to see while we're here? This is always the fun time after we're done unboxing and we can show you the cool stuff that came in.
This is available now.
This one's available now. This one is this a new Reaper?
It's the Striker, Bamboo Striker.
The Bamboo Striker.
This is the Striker series, yeah.
The Striker series, which we will never get again. So I don't know if we want to name it the Striker because I want to reuse that name.
It's a good name.
So this is basically was supposed to be a Reaper Wakizashi, but they got the measurements wrong, and we ended up with a katana instead.
It's a really nice katana, $10.95. They're really pretty hamon. They put a horimono on there. It's really nice. It's really nice.
So we're gonna be we're listing these for less than originally should have been like in the 400. Well, actually, they should be 325 as a wakizashi, but we listed them as actually it should have been 350 as a wakizashi with horimono, but since it ended up being a katana, you're basically getting a katana for the same price you would as a
We're not making
wakizashi.
any money off of it, but these are great. We've got 4 of them, different colors, the same colors as the normal Reapers. So I'll put those up today. We got a all black Reaper one, a red handled one, and a blue handled one. This is the bamboo version.
Let's see, double-edged katana. Indeed, we've shot several videos. When you can't put the sword away like you would a normal sword.
Double-edged.
Yeah.
Koiguchi.
Look at the spine on that baby. Do you have examples of Naga Wakizashi? Because when I Google Naga Wakizashi, I only get regular Wakizashi as a result. So Draven, look up Marcus Sesko and Naga Wakizashi, and he talks about them. So a Naga Wakizashi is a Wakizashi that is over the Edo limit, which I believe is 60 centimeters. So they were kind of famous for bandits were using them so that they were the swords they could acquire. So we call this one a Naga Wakizashi. You could also call it a Kodachi. They're really different ways. Legacy Steel Crimson Waves. Legacy Steel Crimson Waves. It's probably one of these guys. I don't know which one. Maybe that one?
Oh, yeah.
This is a beautiful blade.
Really pretty with the quarter panel. It's ray skin. Really nice.
And then the blade, this one is a Sanmai blade, if I remember correctly. And so you can really see the textures of the steel on that one.
Did you say gomabashi for that?
I've never heard gomabashi. What does that mean?
Gomabashi is like chopstick style bohi, where the two are together. Like they call it gomabashi.
I have never heard of that. So I guess it would be. It looks like a pair of chopsticks, very
Yeah, it
long
goes all the way up,
chopsticks
yeah.
with a pair of shinken. Look at the shinken style bohi termination.
Yeah.
So really nicely done.
This is a really pretty sword.
We do have Emma from One Piece. Stouts, Joe, we are out of stouts, but we are getting some more in about 6 weeks. Let's see. We do not have a Shodai Kitetsu. We do have the Sandai Kitetsu. We have had the Nidai Kitetsu, but we haven't had the Nidai in a while. There's Sandai. What type of oil to clean swords? We use Choji oil or sword oils. The Wolfstalker, we do have the Wolfstalker. They are sharp. Kai Tosha, we are in Richmond, Virginia. The Takimitsu wooden Virgil. Yeah, we'll show that to you. Where is the Takimitsu wooden Virgil? Here we are.
This is the inexpensive cosplay one. There usually is a higher one.
We have had a higher end one, which actually used real fittings and stuff.
Yeah,
But
this is just like a
cosplay Virgil, but it's only $50 versus like a Shikkomizu type style would be, or not Shikkomizu, but a Takimitsu style would be much more expensive.
These are basically the Takimitsu style blades.
Sanmai is when you have 3 layers, like sandwiched steel, basically folded steel around a harder carbon steel. Greenie, that is just gross, just saying. What is the most expensive sword we have? Antique. Cheapest sword we have are the Black Samurai and the Black and Tan Samurai for $80. Did you get more swords? We just unboxed some antique swords. Damascus, we do have Damascus swords. Here's the Oni Damascus, which is basically one of our biggest sellers. It is a Damascus style blade. This place has gotten more packed, yeah. Why do some swords get put on the stands upwards and some downwards? Tachi, edge up.
Well, these are tachi. Tachi are displayed the way they were worn. So tachi are worn blade down because they're from horseback. If you wore it this way, it would stab the horse while you're riding. It's just so you can draw from horseback, typically more curvature towards the handle.
They are sharp.
And so they're displayed on how they are worn. Katana are worn blade up, so they're
Now,
that way. Now,
somebody...
This right here is a tachi stand. This is a tachi kake, so typically a tachi is placed on these stands. Typically you don't put a katana on these, but you know, your sword you can do whatever you want, and they're displayed handle down, blade to the inside. That's how you properly display a tachi.
The best way to display a single katana is just like this. Edge up, handle to the left. Now, someone's asking to see the sakabato, so we'll talk about some exceptions here. The sakabato is the edge on the inside of the curve. And so but it's still considered to be a katana. You don't know that. Do you have a sword that can make me emperor? We have swords that can make you king, because we have Excalibur and we have Anduril. We do not sell armor, but you can get them through Romance of Men and use our coupon code RVA Katana. We do ship to Canada. Here is Excalibur. If you draw this, you are King of the Britons.
King of New Jersey.
There you go.
Right there, you go.
Joker blade? No. Do you have a samurai sword with same category? What do you mean same category as what? Do you have any piece that has a real Hamon line? Most of ours have the real Hamon line. Almost all of them are real. Hamon.
That's a real hammer.
Yeah, there's a real Hamon for you right there. Macro, this place is RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia. We have almost 1,000 people on YouTube right now. I don't know how that happened. This one is T10 steel, actually T8 steel.
Kosiote has a natural hammer.
These are fully functional swords. They are fully operational, like the Death Star, fully functional like Data from Star Trek. Yeah, I know, right? Kill Bill, we are getting one soon. Let's see. Israel, we are not allowed to send to Israel.
He's never seen any Star Trek or Star Wars.
You're fired.
You've never seen any Star
Bleach
Wars?
swords. Bleach swords right over here. We have Rukia.
Never seen any Star Wars.
He's never seen Star Wars or Star Trek. Seriously,
Holy
that's a requirement. You have until 2 weeks to watch at least one Star Wars movies, or you're gone. I know. Yes, in the future. Send to California? Yeah, no problem. We send to California all the time. Europe, it depends on where in Europe. There's Goldie Rogers from One Piece. All red katana? We do have some all red. How about Sandai Kitetsu right there? You haven't seen Star Wars ever? Oh. Do you have antique sword signed Sokubitsu Hozon certified? Cho Unsai. We do not actually, Zachary. Zachary's always going through our website and asking if we have something that he knows we have. We appreciate that, Zachary, by the way. Ichigo sword, we have it right there in the background. Are they basically the same steel you use? No, we have different types of steel for different types of tasks. For example, most of these are 65 MN, which are good for display. I mean, you could use them if you wanted to. What iron do you use? We don't use iron. I mean, we use iron, but then we alloy it to become steel. Spain, yes, we can ship to Spain. Any animal hilts? No. Mihawk sword? No. Shortest katana? I don't know. Zoro swords are 150.
The shortest 26-inch Nagasa.
Our longest ones here are these Odachi over here. Did I hear they're making a new Highlander? I heard something about that.
There could be only one more. Yeah, Henry Cavill's playing it, right?
Really?
Yeah.
You have an antique Wakizashi on site with a wave Fuchikashira and green Skaito. Do you know if that one would be suitable for EI? Sean, send us a message and when we're offline, and then we can go look into that. They are sharp. Favorite sword changes all the time. Hyorinmaru we have had, but I think we're out of it right now. That's one of the bleach swords, but I don't remember which one it is. Connor or Duncan McLeod's. We actually just got a Highlander sword in. I don't know which one it is, but we did get a Highlander sword. I don't think it's been up there. That's the Highlander sword, and we just need to put this on the floor. Price tag it, put it on the floor. Those are two antique swords. We cut with one of those antique swords last night. First time.
Sit on the site.
Yes. AI enhanced ones. That would be interesting. Valyrian steel, Jon Snow. We do have Jon Snow. We don't have any new Cloudhammer, but we do have Jon Snow. Nice durable beginner sword. Cookies, we always recommend the Vortex. The Vortex, we have several different colors and variations, and they're made of 9260 spring steel, so they're very durable, so it's a really good starter sword. Can you show a Jian? Yeah, we'll show you a Jian, Carl. Here's some Jian over here. Here's some of the nicer Jian. Where's my favorite Jian? There at the very bottom. This probably, no, or yeah. This one's probably my favorite Jian.
This is my favorite. Get your own.
No, it's my favorite. I just love this six-sided blade with a deep central fuller. This is one we should try to cut with. Yeah. What a load of small ninja crap. Whatever, dude. What steel is the strongest?
You're in malls a lot, right?
What steel is the strongest? S5 shock steel is our toughest. Have any forged from Tamahagane? Indeed, we do. The antique swords from Japan are made of Tamahagane. We actually do have some from Cloudhammer that are made from Tamahagane as well. I don't think we have any in stock right now. Or we have one at my house, but we don't have them here.
Lots of Orishigane as well.
Orishigane as well, which is sort of self-smelted steel. Do you have any swords from a Japanese warrior? We just unboxed some. Benjamin Barrett, thank you. That was Connor's sword. Thank you, Storyteller. 3-dan Iaido Practitioner. Yes, small ninja crap. Aw. What dan are you, Scott? What dan are you? We have a 9th dan here. Washoi. You don't know dick.
But I don't do Gendai Budo, I do Koryu, so I don't do Iaido. Iaido is in swordsmanship. It uses a sword as a tool for self-improvement. If you actually want to learn how to use a sword, it would lead you to like Koryu, classical arts, where the modern Do Gendai Budo came from. But as long as you're happy and you find a teacher and you're enjoying it, that's what's most important.
Nolan, so in the future, Nolan, you do not have to time people out for that sort of stuff. We enjoy mocking them. If they're going to be jerks, we will mock them back. If we tell you, you can.
I mean, you can't hack it, get your jacket. Bring it on. We got
Yeah.
you.
So if someone says something like racist or sexist or homophobic, yeah, then go ahead and mute them. But if they're just engaging and saying our swords are crap, we're happy to just debate. We're happy to challenge. I mean, if someone wants to go and bring their sword here, we'll smash our sword against your sword. That sounds really inappropriate. But yeah, we'll do that, and we can see which one lasts.
Right, Mike? What are you laughing at?
Akum black sword with copper guard and red leather handle. We do have some swords that, I'm not sure what you mean by AKUM, but we do have that. Are these appreciating assets? Definitely not. Where's your opinion on the snakeskin ones? I really like the snakeskin ones. I think they look really cool. Where are the snakes? Here's one of them. We just got this one. This one actually has a hand-carved tsuba. Can you show a practitioner sword? Any of them?
I bet you if you're from Texas, your heart is beating really hard right
Akuma?
now. Oh, devil.
Yeah, a devil sword? Do you have Yama from One Piece? We do not. Virgil sword. We'll show you Virgil sword in a minute. We have several versions.
This is Orishigane?
How can you tell if something is being sharpened? I'm not sure. Could you see, you want to see the Prussian artillery blade, specifically around where the blade meets the hilt? I'm looking to get that one tomorrow. Yeah, we can do that. MS, we'll do it for you. Your sword and art, I apologize. The one called Demon Slayer are too cartoony. Whatever, man. If you don't like it, it's not for you.
Not everything is for you.
Exactly. Where is the Prussian sword? Is that the one? That's that one right there at the very bottom. That one's the Prussian sword, I believe. Yes, this is the Prussian sword. So you wanted to see around the hilt. So I'm not sure if this is what you're looking for, MS. We'll show Virgil Yamato. We'll show it again. We don't mind.
It's right there on the bottom of that rack.
How much do they usually go for? We started about $80 ago, went to the thousands.
Yamato, we have 3 versions in the Odachi or Nodachi format. And then 2 versions in Katana format.
Was exactly what I see. It was a bit hard to see online. Awesome. Naming the green snakeskin sword, Jake the Snake Katana would be the perfect fit. Okay. I, the Watcher, I think we're going to change the name to Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake Pliskin.
Yeah, I think we're going to call it Jake the
Tell
Snake.
him Large Marge sent you.
We do not have the blue rose sword from Sword Online. Love Rux. If you could show that Jin again, yeah, we can show a Jin. Or another like it. Okay, we can show you the cheapest sword we have is the Black Samurai. Oh, Yamato from DMC. We're getting to it. Some of your new swords are arriving with some cool Sageo. Could you get your hands on them separately?
We do have some.
We actually have several Sageo for sale. I don't know if they're listed on our website or not. Yeah, check our website because we do have some of those nicer Sageo available. Zatoichi sword we do have. This gen is really pretty. I love this gen. You cannot see from here. You probably cannot make out the Damascus pattern, but this is feather steel. There we are. Actually, you can catch it very well here. Not catching it on TikTok. There we go. We need to actually re-oil that one because that one, the oil's all dry. Next time in RVA, I'll be by. You were in here for the last 5 years. We're over across from Shindigs. I still wanted to engage with I'm a third Dan guy, and he knows just from looking.
I think if you have to declare
Can you Shikcomizu it?
your rank, then it's
Or not Shikcomizu, Zatoichi over here.
not very good. Your name is your rank. The way you present yourself and treat others, your manners is your rank.
Let's come over here. He didn't say what style he's either. Here's a Yamamoto or
Yami
no. Sure, go ahead, show it since it's in your hands. Here's Yami, by the way, since
from Black Clover.
yeah, I meant DMC 5. Virgil's Yamato. Brain freezing there. Orochimaru.
65 mm version.
Fake swords. Yeah, whatever, dude. Can we see the Black Samurai? Yeah, we'll show you the Black Samurai. It's like, I'm a third Dan in the style I created. It's like, if you created it, you might as well give yourself 8th Dan or 10th Dan or something. Or the 99th Dan.
Or more degrees than a thermometer. How about that?
Could you send it via FedEx? I have never heard of FedEx. We can send by UPS, FedEx. Yeah, we don't recommend the post office because it absolutely sucks these days. Osaraku Katana, we actually have 2 in stock, 2 versions in stock. The beefy Jan Scott had, I think that's called Feather Steel is the name of the Damascus. The Osaraku are at the top, actually. Those top 2. Nope, that's where it's been. So here's one of the Osaraku.
Musashi style. Oh, we ship it?
It's gone. Emma, we do have. Oh, USPS is horrible. Good day, mate, from Queensland. Queensland we can ship to, but we cannot ship to Victoria, apparently. Here is another one of the Osaraku. So we have 2 versions of the Osaraku Katana. Demon Slayer swords, we have a lot. Beginner sword is the Vortex for $225. Spring steel sword. Shipped to New Jersey. Only losers are in New Jersey.
Hey!
Just kidding. Scott's from New Jersey. That's why I said it. Australia is we can ship anywhere, but you need a permit in Victoria. See your comments. I just saw this comment. Sometimes I might miss them. Longest blade we have here is probably the Zweihander or the Flamberge or one of the really long ones. Oh yeah, it took 2 weeks for that sword to reach you, right, MS?
Where is it?
She is in Indiana, I think, if I remember correctly.
2 weeks.
UK, there are issues. Yeah, Mexico, no problem.
I know our friends in the Northeast got obliterated by snow, so hopefully.
Yeah, we actually, Ron Lu's his sword sold, and then we gave him a shipping label, but he couldn't get to the UPS. We do have Rivers of Blood. Currently only have the shorter version. The longer version sold out. Did you get the? Did you see the order for the long version? Yeah. So there is Rivers of Blood.
From Elden Ring.
Little katanas, we don't. How come you don't have a scimitar? Because scimitar could describe any Middle Eastern sword that is curved. It's a very reductionist term. We do have shamshirs, we have had kilij, we have had other types of curved swords. Morocco never shipped there. New Zealand we have. Japan, no, you can't. We cannot ship.
You cannot import.
We can ship antiques to Japan. That's it. We can ship antique Japanese swords to Japan, but you're better off. You're honestly better finding it off in Japan. You'll find it for less in Japan because you don't have to pay the import duties, tariffs, shipping, and all that fun stuff.
You will need to register it and get a total show for it. Yeah.
Hisashiburi danazoro. Nani yutonne? South Africa, no problem. Yes.
That's what you done it.
Nobody important. India, no. Most expensive sword we have is an antique. We do have wooden swords. Thank you, DJ Robinson, for answering.
Sword to cut with last night.
Oh yeah, we cut with this one last night, and we were surprised by how well this thing was zipping through tatami. Yeah.
1060 Kagurabachi sword.
Most expensive sword we have here are antiques. What else can we show you guys while we're here? I gotta get back to work. I gotta leave in about 3 minutes. Chinese swords and blades, we do. Here's the blue-eyed samurai Mizu sword. We have like 4 of these left for now. Shirasaya, we do have Shikcomizu, which...
You bring more in?
Huh? More blue eye. Yeah, I did. I brought 6 in, 1 shipped. What is the price on the Highlander? I think it's $325. I could be wrong about that.
So this is referred to as a Shikcomizu.
Cane swords, we do. We do have cane swords.
This in my right hand here, this is what's called shirasaya. It's not meant for use, it's meant for the preservation and storage of a blade. This, though it looks like a shirasaya, it's meant to copy it, but this is actually a mount that is very minimal, and this is referred to as a Shikcomizu. So even though it looks like a shirasaya, this is not a shirasaya. This is.
You could actually use these in combat. These will probably, you could use it maybe once.
You could use it if you had to, right? But it's made of honaki wood and magnolia wood used to absorb moisture, repel insects. It doesn't create sap. This is used for long-term preservation of swords. This is actually has lacquered wood. It's actually meant for use. Double pins there.
What's it called? It's called a Shikkomizu. 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 Shikkomizu.
But you're probably being pedantic and is losing battle because so many people refer to this as a shirasaya, though it's incorrect. It's not even technically incorrect. It's just incorrect. But you know, if you're gonna buy it from me, you can call it whatever you want.
You can call it George. What dex stats do I need to be able to use it? A 12 was probably enough.
Roll as close to a 20 as you can for your dexterity, for sure.
What's a good center level sword around 350 to 500? Center level. Check out our Reaper.
Center of balance.
Reaper is one of our best cutting swords at 500. Oh, it's Ron Liu. Hello.
Hey Ron, you digging out?
He dropped things off at UPS today, so apparently he has died out enough.
Oh, good.
European swords. We have a whole wall of European swords here.
Where in Jersey is Ron? North Jersey?
Sebacus or something?
Oh, Secaucus.
Sebaceous gland?
He's in Secaucus, yeah. You got dumped on.
All right.
I'm from South Jersey.
Tyler, we are in Richmond, Virginia. Secaucus. Curved swords. We have lots of curved swords.
You know what the New Jersey state bird is, Ron? It's a Walmart
Someone
bag
wants to see
in a
the-
tree.
Can you show the blue-eyed sword? I wanted snow. We just got rain. Yeah, that's the same with us. We got flurries towards the end. Unukubi, any new ones or T10 of them?
Oh, yes.
Didn't we get that Unukubi of some sort?
Oh, we cut with one last night.
Did we cut with an Unukubi last night? Oh, well, this is a Shobu. This is a Shobu.
Oh, Unukubi. Oh,
Yeah, let me see this real quick. I just wanted to.
yeah, we haven't got any new Unukubi in a hot minute.
So this is we cut with the Shobu. This is a Shobuzukuri Wakizashi.
Wow, what a fun sword to cut with.
Viking swords. We have Viking swords right here.
Hey, the Marshall Nagamaki is not online, correct?
It is.
Fine.
It is.
Did you just misspell Marshall?
Did you look up Nagamaki?
I typed in Marshall, M-A-R-T-I-A-L. It didn't come up.
I'm pretty sure it's on there. Cleaning kits. We do sell cleaning kits. Debating on Black Samurai or Rivers of Blood. If you want to cut, then Black Samurai. If you're looking for something, Rivers of Blood will not cut just because it has a very, yeah. Tyler, you can visit us in person if you want. We are at 1909 West Carey Street. Or, Chris, we are out of stock, but we will be getting it back soon.
Open everything 11 to 6, Tyler. Come by and see us.
Skyraptor Unukubi. Yes, Ray knows these.
Oh.
Yeah, Ray knows our stuff. Of course, this is one of the most expensive ones we have, being that it's S5 shock steel. It's the longer version. It's right at your hip level, up right there. This is more of a Nagamaki profile than an Unukubi, but hey, that's pretty
This thing
similar.
is amazing. It's hella light.
Last Kingdom we don't have, but it is pretty cool. I've heard of it. All right, I got to get to work, but we have 500 people on YouTube right now, so maybe live stream for another 10 minutes or so. You want to let Michael be the star of the show?
Yeah. Are you done shipping? All right.
That's fine. You have plenty of time. What's wrong?
Would you be able to put that sword bag up on the website by tomorrow? Which sword bag? One of the ones that I think you picked up? Yeah.
She wants the red, the black and red one, the one, yeah.
Which one?
The one in the right and dead center
Okay.
on the bottom.
Yes, I will put that up on the website here. Grab one of the sword bags, will you?
All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right, see you, Pally. Yeah, give me that. I'll put that up here once we in about 5-10 minutes for you, and you can buy it. Look at that customer service. That's right. All right. What's your favorite anime sword, Mike? What do you like? You watch Demon Slayer?
I watched Demon Slayer.
Rurouni Kenshin?
I
watch
watched
Rurouni
Kenshin.
Yeah.
I Bleach.
You like Bleach?
I love Bleach.
Tensei Zangetsu? Yeah, right there. Tensei Zangetsu. We do ship global, but you should know. Oh, hi, hey, how you doing? You should know your import rules, import laws. Some places will confiscate them, so please look it up. Know your import laws before you purchase, because if they confiscate it, then you're boned. But we do ship globally. Yeah, we just can't ship to the UK. A lot of countries we were able to ship to a year or 2 or 3 ago. We can't anymore. It's changing, so definitely know your laws. Oh, right on. I'll put that up. It'll just be up today for you. No worries. Get some thumbs up for Mike. Yeah, Mike's awesome. We do have Yari. We have a bunch of antique Yari. Nothing new. We have some Naginata coming. Up top there, you can see some very long mounted Yari, and we have a bunch of. You want to show a couple of these?
Yep.
A bunch of antique Yari that we're working through right now. Any other Yari there? Yeah, that one's good. So these are mounted in what's referred to as Shirosaya for a Yari. Yeah. Let me see the sucker. Yeah. Probably about 5 or 6 of them that aren't mounted, and 2 that are. Which one has the red? There's one here that's really nice. Oh, look at this one. That is freaking awesome. Where's the one with the red on it? This is a bitchin' beefy Sankoku Yari. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So we do have some antique Yari as well as 2. Nothing modern though. I believe the 2 mounted Yari that we have are Edo Jidai, so Edo period for those up top. Bamboo, please. Bamboo. What do you mean bamboo? Bamboo. Bamboo what? Something with bamboo? We have a bamboo. This is a bamboo Shikcomizu, which is a. Oh, look at you. Pretty strong. Michael's a U.S. Marine. He's just got out of his specialized training. You're a U.S. Marine reservist? Yeah, so any of you guys are in the military, we have a lot of respect for you. He wants to kill you. Who wants to kill me? Is this the vehicle used for display or something in training? Both. I mean, everything we have is full tang and sharp you can cut with or train with, though most schools will not allow you to train with a live blade. I was trying to look up the Marshall Nagamaki yesterday and couldn't find it. John said it's up, but I couldn't find it either, but I'm going to put it up today. So, yeah, it's nice. What's the most expensive object that you have? Probably, we've got a 650-year-old sword in here for $6,500. John has some swords that belong to the shop that are at his home that are in the $10,000 range and up. But for production swords, I think $3,000 is the most expensive. We've had some Motohara, probably the Taiski. Taiski is a forge out of Thailand where they hand make all the furniture. These here are Taiski swords. So there's one for $2,950. Yeah, right around $3,000 for production stuff. Yeah. How much do I have to spend to get free shipping to Africa? We do not offer free shipping, so you have to pay for that. We don't do this for a living, so whatever it costs us, it's going to cost you. Can we see a ninja toe? Sure thing. So how about something historically accurate? This would be a shinobi katana. This is something that a ninja would actually use. Though we love ninja toe from the movie swords. Put the scabbard behind it. Yeah, let's put it up against it on the tsuba. Yeah, so you can see there that the blade is actually shorter. So blinding powders or documents could be hidden in the scabbard. This is a historically accurate shinobi katana. But we'll show you the movie stuff too. We like it too. We're big Shokasugi fans. American Ninja. Did you ever watch any like ninja movies from the 80s? Oh wait, how old are you? That's gonna be a big fat no. All right, let's show Ninja To. Yeah, any of those. See, we got, I think, 3 of them right there. This is full length, blacked out for those night missions. You know, so the McDonald's lights don't bounce against the blade when you're cutting up stuff in the dumpster. Show the one at the top, at the very top of the second one down. Yeah, this one is a shorter blade of death. Yeah, I should have linked to that blade. Yeah, this is a straight chokto. Pretty cool. You ever seen Three Ninjas with Chris Farley? Oh man.
Is it the one with the brothers?
No, that's Surf Ninjas Must Die. Yeah, he's never seen Three Ninjas. No, you've seen Three Ninjas, but you haven't seen. Oh, I was thinking of Beverly Hills Ninja. That was Chris Farley. Three Ninjas. I can't remember who was in Three Ninjas. That was Ernie Reyes Jr. and Senior, right? I think.
No idea.
There are a ton of samurai movies from Japan on YouTube, and you can, yeah, a lot. I've got over 1,000 in my personal library. I'm a huge freak for Japanese samurai movies. But you can go to Ninja vs. Samurai and Samurai vs. Ninja on YouTube. It's a channel called Samurai vs. Ninja, and there's all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah. Among your collection, what is your favorite blade? That changes from time to time. You know, I'm really loving some of the Jian right now, the Chinese swords. And, you know, I come at it from a Japanese perspective, but being around the Chinese swords, I really start to fall in love with them. I don't know. What's your favorite sword in the shop right now, Mike?
So modern.
Is it the Dragon King Modern?
Yeah.
It's because you're a Marine and it's tactical.
It's just not flashy at all.
Yeah, it's very simple. This is the modern series from Dragon King. So Dragon King was a little late to the game. They wanted to see what the market would deliver and see if they could really bring any value. And they brought out their own series a couple years ago called the Modern. They make a Tanto, Wakizashi, and Katana version. And they just came out with this one. Show this one here. This is a modern. Put the tube on the other side. Was your first day? Be your last. Keep doing that. This one is the. This is the modern with bohi that they differentiate hard, man. So this is a new version of the modern. They put a bohi. We couldn't believe they were going to put a bohi in it. We're like, where are you going to put it? Because the original was a Hirozakuri flat blade profile. But this is G10 handle, full length tang. We did learn that the epoxy the handles on here, though. So even though you see like these little rivets, right? You see the rivet there where my thumb is and here. They're more decor. They are not, I mean, they go all the way through, but the handle's epoxied on. So heads up if you do get one. Yeah, you have to be careful with that. You're in RVA. Well, come by and see us. We're across the street from, if you're in RVA, we're right across the street from Shindigs. Right there. See Shindigs? The place is awesome. Let's say you're just walking down the street. La-di-da-di-da. What? Sword shop. Sword sold here. No way. And you come in here. What? 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 Got some antiques in here and some tanto and all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah. Come by and see us. We're open every day, 11 to 6 here in the fan. Yeah, we're near the Murder Mart, which is the BP at the corner of Meadow and Cary. We call it the Murder Mart. Yeah, we're gun guys too. We love guns. I just bought a Sig Sauer M400 tread and another HK. We're all gun guys too. We just love weapons. What's the difference between a practitioner sword and say just a regular sword that you would sell in the store? Well, everything we sell is full tang and sharp, and for practitioners, that's really, really important. So, this is something that you would probably want to show this. Yeah. This is something you might get off eBay or Amazon. Yeah, what out of the way? It's not gonna bite you. Let me see that.
Fall apart on me.
Yeah, so you can see it has a rat tail tang. This is horrible. It's stamped, crummy. If you tried to, you see a weld there. If you tried to use this, you'd probably cut yourself. We don't carry anything like that. So the difference between a practitioner sword is pretty much in a sword that we would sell more for display is going to be what we call the fitment. That's the quality of the furniture and how tight the handle is wrapped. So we'll show you here on this Black Samurai. This is a sword that we sell for $80. Go ahead and grab that one. And it's 80 bucks, you know, somebody just wants to put on their wall. It's inspirational. Now it's sharp, it will cut. We cut with it last night. It's made from 1060 carbon steel. Where they cut the corners, it's full tang. And we've had customers buy these and just strip everything, just buy it for the blade and customize it. But you can see here, I can move the diamonds here. The wrap is not very well adhered to. Now you can buy spray lacquer from like Lowe's or Home Depot and it'll never move again. But the castings aren't, you know, they're not really high-end castings. So, I mean, it's where they're cutting quarters to keep the cost of the blade down. So you then go from something like that to something like, something from Dragon King. Dragon King is a very popular brand. Dragon King will go with like, we'll go with this, the Dotanuki. So you can see here, smooth transitions, right? Small knots, not like a ping pong ball in your hand. And really, really tight wrap. Can you move those diamonds? Yeah, real ray skin, not a plastic panel. I meant the handle. Can you move the diamonds on the handle? Yeah, it's really, really tight. You can see there. Hold it up to the camera so people can see, you book. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So really, really, that's what we refer to as fitment. So Dragon King has really, really good fitment. I mean, those handles do not fall apart. You can pick it apart as a practitioner. The diamonds sometimes aren't the most uniform, but you're not spending $1,000 or $2,000 either. So it's just like a car is more than just an engine, right? A sword is more than just a blade. It's the sum of the whole. It's how the dimensions, the point of balance, the length, the full tang, sharp, what type of steel, not stainless steel, but some preferably carbon steel or tool steel or spring steel. And really, really nice furniture, nice transitions, small knots, these sort of things are important to practitioners. So Dragon King really has a really good product. 10 out of 10 times you buy a Dragon King, you know you're gonna get a really tight handle. On the other hand, we have Cloudhammer. Show one of these Iaido. Yeah, so these are some Iaido we've had made from Cloudhammer. But you can show that the handle, show this handle. So the handle here is made from a really nice premium leather, and the shape is called Nikogata. That's like an hourglass shape. Fits in the hand really nice. You know, as Westerners, we have longer hands. We have bigger hands than Asians, so most Asians. So we prefer a little longer handle. So the handles are a little longer. They're made for our market, right? Real ray skin, double pegged, smooth transitions there with the leather, and you can see the knots are right in alignment there. You guys can see that. So this is what you're looking for if you're looking for a practitioner grade sword, just something with good fitment. And you know, it's got to be able to be taken apart. You know, if you want to replace the handguard or rewrap it or do whatever, you got to be able to do that. So all of our practitioner grade swords are things that you could strip and replace pieces, parts, or do what you want, customize if you'd like. Yeah. Shipping to Turkey. I mean, I don't know if we have shipped to Turkey. If Turkey is able to have sword imports, we can absolutely do it. Yeah, have you shipped to Turkey yet? You have shipped to Turkey. Oh yeah, we have shipped to Turkey. That's right. Yes, we can ship to Turkey. That's right, we have. But double check before you order. Just do a web search before you do. Which is more durable yet stylish, Dragon King or Cloudhammer? Cloudhammer is really all about the blades. So Cloudhammer. Though Cloudhammer's fitment isn't as good as Dragon King, Cloudhammer has hired a new team. They've taken your and our feedback to heart. They hired a new mounter who's doing a really, really good job. Cloudhammer tends to use this really nice, Matt Jensen calls it leather jacket leather. So these are really nice leather substrate. It's not pleather or plastic leather, that junk that people call leather. You know, the furniture is kind of made from Longchen, so it's nothing special with the furniture, but smooth transitions, small knots. Cloudhammer is really about the performance of the blade, so if you want something that's really strong. Cloudhammer tends to work in exotic steels like S5 shock steels and SX105V tool steels, Japanese tool steels, W2 cable steels. Cloudhammer is really into the performance. And for people who are practitioners looking really just to beat the crap out of something, sometimes they care more about performance and not necessarily the style. I definitely say go to Dragon King for the style. Dragon King makes their own furniture, so you're going to see the furniture on their swords unique. They're also not based in Longchen, they're based in Dalian, so they're not parts binning their furniture. We're live. Sorry, can't answer your question. Yeah. Mike, want to take that for a sec?
Yep.
RVA Katana, this is Scott. Screw it, never mind. I got it. So yeah, Dragon King, blah, 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 blah. Dragon King, Dragon King has really good value. You get a lot for the money. And their warehouse is based here in Tennessee. This is not a Dragon King though, but this is cool. You can look at it, show it. This is the Lotus. Oh. This is why you take the condom off. Show that. Yeah. This is a really nice blade. This has a Fudomyo O, a Horimono. This is called a Horimono. Fudomyo O on there. It's really pretty. There you go. What do you have for purple? We have lots of purple. Purple's my jam. We love purple. Depends on what your budget is. I got some higher end purple, some introductory level purple. So purple, we start with Dragon King. Actually, right here, let's show the Lotus Seed. This is the Lotus Seed from Dragon King. Loads of purple on here. I want to show the handle that has the purple on it. Yeah, there you go. You can see that's wrapped all in purple. Real silk. They use actually authentic silk, Japanese silk, sourced from Japan, which is really nice. So the synthetic silk has gotten really, really good. The one above it's the Wakizashi. You show Wakizashi too. Yeah. Don't take it out. Don't take it out. Yeah. This is Wakizashi. It's a really nice purple. I don't know if that's coming across. Might be the lighting. And then we have the Purple Rain. Purple Rain's a very popular sword. Right here. Yeah. Purple Rain. So now you know if I say grab Purple Rain, you know what to grab, right? This is Purple Rain here. So you can see it's got, you know, a blade treatment. It's sharp, full tang, but it's got a nice purple blade with lots of purple on it. Purple Rain, R-E-I-G-N, right? And then we have a couple other purple ones that if you're really into purple, we have sort of a couple models in electric purple. Show the two underneath it. And these are in the 175 range, I believe. What's the price on that one? 150. So this one has a really cool etched design. So it has a really nice purple wrap. Nice etched design in the blade. You know, more of a display thing. Though it's sharp, it'll cut. This is more of a display piece. Full tang. But it doesn't have a really tight wrapped handle. The ray skin is faux ray skin. But again, you're paying $150. You're not spending more. So that's kind of the compromise. So for us, the compromise can't be on the blade. We have to have a full tang blade. And then show the one underneath it. This is another purple one we have. It has a Horimono on there, a dragon in the blade. It's got a nice purple blade, purple handle with a really nice electric purple scabbard. And then we have some higher end stuff from Dragon or from Phoenix Armory. This one's really nice. It has a really nice Manji style tsuba. Ray skin wrapped scabbard that's been sanded and lacquered. And a really nice blade. Yeah, let me shake that. That pretty. Yeah. So we got lots of purple. We love purple. What is Phoenix Arms? It's a forge. But they do not sell directly, so we're their only dealer in the world. They're a flex manufacturer. They make blades for other companies that source blades, and they make a handful of things, and we're their only dealer. That's who Phoenix Arms is. Can somebody take the Dude 420 and boot him, please? Thanks. Right on. What else can we show you? Anything else you'd like to see? Yeah, you're a dickhead, man. You've probably never been held responsible for your mouth, but you know somebody will. Keep talking that crack, man. Somebody's gonna make hold you responsible for your jaw or your fingers. People like that need to have their fingers ball peen hammered. So don't type like stuff like that on the internet. You racist jagoff. All right, Elvish Saber full tank. We'll show. Yes, it is. We'll show you that one. Come on over here. Right there at the bottom. Not at the bottom of the dial rack. First one, Jen. Yep. This is the Elvish, yeah, full tang and sharp. Yep. All right. Kenpachi Zanpakuto. We do. Kenpachi Zanpakuto. That's going to be the white one here that looks like a lightsaber. Yeah. Love the Blades I bought this weekend. Ended up getting Leviathan. Leviathan's a beautiful sword, man. Samgakto, Naginata, Wakizashi. Great meeting you, Scott. Oh, nice to meet you as well, man. Thanks for coming in. That was awesome. We meet so many cool people we wouldn't have met otherwise through this sword stuff. So it's great to meet people like you that appreciate this stuff. And thanks for your business too, man. Lots of Demon Slayer. Yeah, we love Demon Slayer too. So for anime, we have all the Demon Slayer stuff, as much as we can get at the moment, just out of Tengen at the moment. And then we have, this is Tanjiro's Nichirin with the Rengoku Tsuba on it. And then we have Michonne's sword from The Walking Dead. And then, you can put that one away. And then I'm going to walk by here. So we have some Devil May Cry 5, Yamato, Virgil's Yamato, Devil May Cry 3, Yami's sword from Black Clover, Akame ga Kills Murasame. Then we have lots of One Piece. We go Goldie Roger and Enma, the Black Enma, Wado Ichimonji, Ami no Habakiri Shusui, Sandeki Tetsu, Kikoku, the Ichimonji, Kiku Ichimonji. And then we have some other stuff, the Jade of Destiny from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Blackpink. Some swords from the video game Sekiro, And then we have Blue Exorcist. We have a sword from Inuyasha, of course, lots of Bleach. At the bottom one is Haomaru's sword from the video game. Grab it. Samurai Showdown. If you ever played Samurai Showdown. That video game kicked ass. I was the only kid that had a Neo Geo console. Yeah, pretty cool. And then we have some Afro Samurai, which we're huge fans of. Some stuff from Zatoichi, Naruto, Gosei Yote. We have the Father Sword, the Wolf Sword, and we have the Gilded Dawn and Gilded Night, a couple versions, Ghost of Tsushima, Mizu's Sword from the Last Samurai, Rurouni Kenshin, the Hitokiri Batosai, and the Reverse Bladed Sakabato. Then we have Samurai Jack, Elden Ring, Kagurabachi, Ninja Gaiden. So, and we're still looking for more. We still have more coming. We also have some other pop culture stuff. Trunk Sword. We have stuff from Lord of the Rings. Show the bottom one. We have a new version of the Master Sword from Zelda. This is a higher end version that we got. It's a little longer. This just came in. This is a new one. Yeah. This one's 65 MN. It's a pretty nice sword with runes in it. Yeah, we love it all. We're nerds too. Sekiro broke me too. You know, I'm almost 56 years old and I can't beat it. Some 8-year-old will just run me right through it. I love Sekiro. Did you ever play Sekiro? It's a Souls-based game, right? Yeah. Now Neo 3 is out. I just downloaded it, so I don't know if you guys play Neo, but I'm all in on Neo. One of my students I play with every night, we play Diablo 4, so I'm kind of sucked into that again. Kratos. Yeah, we have Kratos' swords from God of War, the Blades of Chaos. So we have a set here. They're 7 pounds each with a Rottweiler chain. The chain on them is like, grab the chain. Yeah, just show it. You have to take the whole thing off. Just show the chain. Yeah. I got the chain. I want to see somebody walk a Rottweiler with this and the sword on one hand and the dog on the other. You what, mate? Yeah. So we have these with the freestand. They're $4.25, I believe, with the freestand. So pretty nice. Only got one left in new. Yeah. Blue-Eyed Samurai. Yeah, we have Mizu's sword from Blue-Eyed Samurai. Mizu was the main character in the show. I think we've got like 3 or 4 left new. Mizu's sword from Blue-Eyed Samurai. I'm waiting for season 2, right? That's pretty soon. That's imminent, right? I think so. Did you watch Blue-Eyed Samurai?
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah. Blade of Olympus we do not have. Chaos Blades versus Ballistics Gel. Cool. I'm all in. Now that we've cut, I've never cut Ballistics Gel before. We did. And watch the end. Yeah. We cut Ballistics Gel. I had no idea what that stops bullets. So is the sword going to bounce up? So I was real trepidatious about cutting into it because I thought the blade would like pop back up into my face. So, but now that I've cut Ballistic Gel, next time we do it, I'm going balls deep. Yeah. Night Dragon God. Yeah, we can show you that. That is, that's going to be this one right here. We also have it in red. So don't hold the scabbard upside down because it has Kogai and Kozuga. So this has Kogai. This is the Kozuga. Or Kogatana. Kozuga is the handle. The blade is called a Kogatana. And then this side is what's called a Kogai, which could be used as a skewer for primping the hair or self-hygiene or cleaning out the fingernails or the ears, or as a shuriken. And in the old days, during Japan's Warring States period, Japan had 140 years plus of civil war. And your Kogatana would have your name perhaps imprinted in it. And when you killed somebody of high value, you would stick this in their ankle. At the end of the battle, they'd come to the battlefield and they'd see that you're responsible for killing a high-value target. You might be given some rice or some swords or some money or what have you. But that's sort of if you have to, use like a little utility blade, but could be used as a shuriken. So that's the knight. And I'll show you this one more time. And this is the knight god version. We do have it in red as well. So hopefully that satiates you there. Yep, RVA.Katana. RVA Katana, RVA-Katana.com. Raiden sword from Metal Gear Rising. We've had it. We just don't have any more. We're sold out at the moment. Yeah. Is somebody spamming? What are they asking? Phoenix Armory Takimitsu's got a bunch of them. What's your favorite, Mike? Oh, you like the Jade Tiger? Yeah. These are referred to as Takimitsu. Let's see you draw it. Can you draw it?
Of course.
Michael also trains Japanese sword arts as well. Let's see him draw. Oh, use Sayabiki there. Oh, look at him go. Let's watch his Naoto. Oh, very good. So these are great for training. I actually allow students of mine to bring these into class. There's, everything's expensive now in our culture. Not everybody can afford even a $300 Iaido or Mogito. So I allow them to use these. Grab another one, Joe. Allow them to use. Keep grabbing them till I say stop. I'll just stand there. I allow them to use these because they're nice and it's something you can train Bato Iai with, and they're actually fun to use because they're very lightweight, so it forces you to be not so heavy-handed, which is a big problem for us in the West. We kind of treat everything like this, like a baseball bat. So even when I'm in Japan, I've been training sword arts since '83. Even when I'm in Japan, my teachers are telling me I'm still too tense. So it's just, these are fun, and it's not like a real sword in your mind. It's just like it's like a wood sword, so you actually have more fun. I usually go for a walk around my block with my wife and just bring a Takimitsu and just walk and draw. So these are fun. And if you do cosplay, you can't get in a lot of conventions with a steel sword. Without a sword, you're just a dork in pajamas. So these are great for cosplay or for kids or just for safe training or for anybody on a budget that's just looking for a sword they can actually draw. Now, I wouldn't clank these up against other swords. They're not really meant for that. Typically, the blades are made out of pear wood or some sort of hardwood. But they're not really meant for that. There is some flex to them, but they're just meant for practicing Bato or EI. And if you're on a budget, $100, these are $100. I actually do have Tachi versions as well at the top there. You want to show a Tachi version? So we use these. I teach a bow and Naginata class on Sundays, and my students usually will wear these on their hip because our art, we were actually during the Sengoji Dai period, so we were using a pole arm with still having a tachi on your hip. So this teaches you to utilize your pole arm in a way where you're not knocking the sword out or knocking the weapon out of your hands with the sword on your hip. So these are fun training tools too. So if you train any type of classical polearm art, these are great to put on your hip because you definitely would have used a tachi or uchikatana or even a kodachi with a polearm. Your polearm was your battlefield weapon. You'd still have a backup weapon. And you need to be able to wield that weapon, your battlefield weapon, without, knocking it out of your own hands. It's so funny to see people train koryu, naginata, or some sort of art, even with armor, and they're not wearing their swords. And you see them, if they were, they would be knocking their own weapon out of their hands. So these are great training tools. And again, for $100, you can't beat it. Yeah. Pear wood, yeah, pear wood is a common wood that they use for these. Yeah, Noto practice, they're great for Noto practice, right? They teach you to have a very light grip for Noto, yeah. Obviously, different Ruha, a little different. What's different about our Noto, Mike? Can you expand on it? So we have a Shoden, Chuden, Okuden Noto as well, but for us, we do not open the fingers on the left hand. So, yeah, the blade should never touch wood, and very, very important to keep the blade level when you're returning it. So, show some mistakes. Show some mistakes you see people usually make.
their
Yeah.
hands. Like, look at my wrist.
See, his wrist here is like this. This is very dangerous. Yeah, it's too open.
Or
Yeah, show that, show that. So you see when Michael's doing his noto here with his wrist, go ahead and put your sword in. So you see when he's resheathing and put your hand back to where it was. And leaving your hand here is very, very dangerous because you're leaving this whole piece of meat. This is common in Iaido. Remember, Iaido isn't swordsmanship. You're not learning to use the sword against another opponent, so it's different. You're leaving yourself really open. So in Koryu, you tend to see the hand like this, where it's pulled back. This is called tsukakage, or shadow of the hilt. You can see his hand's not some big juicy target. Yeah. But not to diminish Iaido at all. We think it's awesome. We think anybody doing any sword art is amazing because they're learning another history, culture, philosophy, language, and it's just fun to do, right? But big difference between classical sword arts and modern sword arts. Didn't you guys recently get some really lightweight swords? Yeah, the feather lights. Yeah, we'll show you those. Those are awesome. Yeah, let's show the feather lights. We cut with the feather light Wakizashi last night. Man, amazing. Keep on moving, Jack. Keep on moving. Right there, bam, bottom. So, and yeah, show the katana. This is the Owari, the red Owari version. These are really, I want to say 1.6 pounds. It feels lighter than the wood sword you just had in your hand, right? I swear this is as light as the wood sword Michael just held. So these are made from 65 tool steel, which is spring tempered. So these have been about 60, 70 degrees. Some good flexibility, but super lightweight. This is the Owari Tsukashi style tsuba. We also have the Wakizashi. Show the Wakizashi above it we cut with last night. These are really fun swords as well. Yeah, we have these in black, blue, and red, different tsuba variants. So this is the Wakizashi, the featherlight. This is like 1.2 pounds. It's incredibly light. These are really fun to train with. And we cut tatami, full-length tatami, not half tatami. We cut full tatami with them just last night. So if you go to our YouTube page, you'll probably see some videos of us cutting last night with this. Boy, it was a lot of fun. New tactical, we always getting new tactical in. Nothing new in the last couple of weeks, but we're always getting new stuff in. So nothing new at the moment. Judgment strike range, absolutely. Yeah. Am I bring a Euro longsword to Bushido class? Yeah, no. Yeah. Death by sarcasm. Seafoam. Yeah, death by seafoam. I thought it said death by sarcasm. Are we out of that? We're out of death by seafoam. Yeah, it's gone, right? Where is it? I think, yeah, we're death by seafoam has been sold. So we don't have any at the moment. Do you see it anywhere? I mean, you can't miss it. The scabbard seafoam. Yeah. I think we're out. I'd show it to you, but it looks like we're out. Sorry about that, pal. Is there a sword for wham bam? Thank you, ma'am. Right, Tommy? They're all wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. All right. Looks like we're gonna get going. We got a few more things to pack here. So thanks for hanging out with us. If you have any additional questions, join our Discord, discord.gg/RVA Katana. Happy to answer some questions there. John will probably go live. I teach tonight, so John will probably go live tonight from his house, and we'll go live again tomorrow from the shop. So we're going to get off. So thanks for hanging out with us, everybody, and thanks again to our mods. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you. Say goodbye, Mike.
see ya.
All right, you can take that one. What is that? Close that. Yeah, I know. 1.2 pounds definitely lighter than a loaf of bread for sure. It's really light. In fact, here I'll show you. Let's do something real quick. Hey, Mike, can you grab that scale and put it on the table? Yep. So let's take this Owari featherlight, and let's grab a Takimitsu. Let's grab a Takimitsu. We'll just grab this, something that's similar. We'll grab this one here, Takimitsu. I want to weigh a Takimitsu, then I want to weigh a featherlight. So let's go ahead and, so let's start with the Takimitsu first, right there. Take it out and weigh it. Yeah, typically like this. Don't quit your day job, buddy. So the Takimitsu is 0.9 pounds. All right, cool. That's our reference. Now let's see. Look at that ugliness. That's pointing at me. Now let's pull this one out and let's see how this one does. 1.5, half a pound more.
Wow.
It's still light considering
That's
most
crazy.
katana are. Well, let's measure. Let's measure just for reference. Let's measure this. Let's weigh this one here. So this is a new one. This is the Oni Striker. You need some push-ups, man. All right. It's a cool horimono on there, isn't it? You can see, so your standard katana, 2.5 pounds. So the featherlights are a full pound less than a standard katana. And this isn't a wider one. This is just pretty much a standard 32 millimeter wide katana. So there you go. So hopefully that gives you some ideas in regards to weight. Really, really light. Yeah. Super, super cool. All right, buddies. You guys have a good one. Thanks again to all of our mods. You guys take care. Thanks for chilling with us and all your questions. And have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.